Good morning. Let's start the daily discussion. The first topic is technology challenges in India. C. Rajamohan, in his editorial, highlights the urgent need for India's next government to address technology challenges beyond election manifesto. So the government that will come to power after this 2024 election so must take up the technology challenges. Okay, which have not been mentioned. So they have promised a lot in the election manifesto, but beyond the manifesto, it is a request to think that what more can be done in the technology domain so India can make its move faster. Okay, over 5 billion people are using internet worldwide as of April 2024. Major economies like China, USA, Europe are prioritizing advanced technology to shape their future, especially in AI, machine learning, quantum computing, space sector, nuclear technology, etc. India's technology industry is expected to reach 300 to 350 billion in revenue in 5 years, billion dollar. India has the second largest telecom industry with over 1 billion subscribers. The highest number of telecom subscribers are in India, and it is the second largest manufacturer of mobile handset. There is a time when India was a net importer, and right now India is the second largest manufacturer of mobile phones in the world. And this has been achieved in the post COVID period due to the production link incentive program declared by the government. India is the third largest startup ecosystem with over 1 lakh startup in and 110 unicorns, whose value is more than $1 million. India's AI adoption outpaced global trends with 70% adoption. The Japan lags significantly at 24%. Okay, as per the recent study, that means in AI adoption, India is faster than that of Japan. So, subsector of Indian technology drives, so IT and BPO service, the largest component of India's service export coming over 60%. E-commerce expected to reach USD 1 trillion by 2030 with factors like a large consumer base and robust infrastructure. Fintech and digital finance expected to grow to US 150 billion by 2025. EduTech, second largest e-learning market, expected to grow to US 10 billion by 2025. Clean tech and renewable energy, India ranked fourth globally for global total renewable power capacity additions. Space sector contribute 2 to 3% of the global space economy. Challenges faced by the Indian technology field. So this is the prospect what we discussed, but it also has its own challenges. Okay. So lack of emphasis on technology policy, despite its critical importance, technology policy is not prominently featured in India's policy discourses, hindering the country's ability to address evolving global technological challenges. Global technological competition, major economies like China and the US are aggressively competing to dominate advanced technology sector, intensifying global technological competition and putting pressure on country to keep pace. China's ambition to master new productive forces underscore its aim to surpass the US in advanced science and technology. The US is striving to regain leadership in advanced technology sector. European leaders are advocating the bolstering European industrial and technological sovereignty to compete with global tech giants. Okay, it is the challenge because Europe remain technologically advanced and right now, so industrial advance and right now these European countries are focusing on technological advancement to promote their industry, which if India can adopt, so the same benefit may come to India, but India need to adapt it. Otherwise, the European countries who are industrially advanced, if they go for using technology industry, they will be Indian company will not be able to compete with them. That is why the discussion is on. So to ensure that the Indian companies must ensure that what the European company are right now, manufacturers are right now going to go for technology adoption, they should go for more of adoption of technology in the defense, in technology in the manufacturing or industry. If they will not do this, so this may put India in a backward position. But India is right now of a scope in this domain. It's the biggest limitation. So challenges: digital divide. India's digital divide, especially between urban and rural area, persists despite effort like BharatNet, hindering equitable access to information and communication technology and exacerbating inequality, particularly in terms of internet and computer access. Lack of relevant skilling. While India excel in IT services, there is a shortage of skilled professionals in an emerging area like AI, cybersecurity, and data science, reflecting the need for educational reforms to bridge the skill gap and meet evolving industry demand. Lack of adequate focus on R&D. India's relatively low investment in research and development compared to advanced nations inhibit innovation and the domestic production of cutting-edge technologies. Cybersecurity threat. With increasing technology adoption, cybersecurity threats like cyber frauds and deepfake are escalating. Lack of comprehensive regulations on AI. India's absence of a comprehensive law for regulating AI raises uncertainty for business and poses risk in an AI adoption, emphasizing the need for clear and legally binding regulation to address the issue. Government initiative: India Semiconductor Mission, launched in 2021, aims to develop sustainable semiconductor and display ecosystem. So India's AI mission, with over 10,300 crore allocation, it wants to foster AI leadership, ethical deployment, and democratizing AI benefits. DigiLocker, a free secure platform for storing, sharing, and verifying documents online. Unified payment interface enables instant money transfer between bank account via smartphones. Mission on advanced and high impact research, launched in 2023, focused on accelerating research in the power sector. The PLI scheme, production linked incentive, introduced for sectors like semiconductors and electronic manufacturing. National Supercomputing Mission aims to boost the country's computing power, jointly steered by the Department of Science and Technology and the Ministry of Information Communication Technology, and implemented by the CDAC and IISC. CDAC stands for Center for Development of Advanced Computing, and Indian Institute of Science. Okay. The Vigyan Jyoti, this program from the Department of Science and Technology, encourages girls in high school and up to PhD level to pursue the STEM career, science, technology, mathematics. Gati, a program that promotes female education in STEM fields. Curie, a program that promotes female education in the STEM field, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Okay. So way forward, emphasis on tech policy, prioritize reforms integrating technology policy into the national agenda, increase R&D spending, significantly boost national spending. Okay. Emphasis tech policy, prioritize reforms integrating technology policy into national agenda, increase R&D spending, significantly boost national spending on research and development. Private sector participation, encourage private sector involvement in tech research, development and production. Technology department overall, revamp technology department align with tech-driven economy, modernize tech foundation, update tech infrastructure to meet the demand of a tech-driven economy. Strategic partnership, force partnership with countries like the US and Europe for the advance in this domain. Quantum Leap Alliance, forge alliance for quantum technology research and development. AI powered rural hubs establish AI Kiosco to support rural entrepreneurs. Then the Monsoon Suit Innovation Lab, create high risk, high reward research labs for breakthrough technology. Techno skilling initiatives foster collaboration to design tech aligned curricula and promote skill mobility. Enhance cybersecurity, implement robust cyber resilience framework and promote secure by design principles. Ethical duty of doctors, next topic. The Madras High Court criticized doctors who try to avoid serving in public hospitals after benefiting from subsidized education. Some key technical ethical value of doctors: compassion, showing empathy and care towards patients suffering and needs. Integrity, upholding honesty, truthfulness, and ethical conduct in all interactions. Professionalism, demonstrating education, responsibility, and respect for patients, colleagues, and the profession. Confidentiality, safeguarding patients' privacy and maintaining confidentiality of their medical information. Autonomy, respecting patients' rights to make informed decisions about their own health care. Beneficence, acting in the best interest of patient and promoting their well-being. Non-maleficence, avoid harm to patient and minimizing risk associated with medical treatment. Justice, ensuring fairness and equity in the distribution of healthcare resources and access to medical care. Okay, but this is lacking to some extent, to a considerable extent, not some extent, to a considerable extent among the present day medical fraternity. Okay. The article highlights the vast economic opportunity offered by the ocean for India, which remain largely untapped despite holding immense wealth and resources. Focusing on underwater domain awareness can be a game changer. The development of good underwater domain awareness is crucial for exploiting this economic opportunity. The underwater domain awareness technology involves underwater and space-based sensors for providing information and availability of resources in the ocean. The development of good underwater domain awareness is crucial for exploring this economic opportunity. The underwater domain awareness technology involves underwater and space-based sensors for providing information on available resources in the ocean. Because ocean remain the treasure of resources which remain unexplored till date, the virgin area still persists. Okay, so first, India's maritime domain is nearly as vast as its land area and contain 80% of the nation's resources, but contribute only 4% to its GDP, the marine domain. Second, the potential for growth through the blue economy encompassing fisheries, aquaculture, tourism, shipping, offshore energy, and deep sea mining is substantial. Third, it could propel India towards becoming the world's third largest economy by generating millions of jobs and trillions in revenue. Okay, so deep sea minerals, including polymetallic nodules and rare earth, hold boundless value with advancing technology, making their sustainable extraction feasible in the near future. The nation quest to harness the opportunity in open marine territory may control the resources and territory in the long run. Okay, then what the challenges in acquiring underwater domain awareness technology, protected technology? The technology are closely guarded by developed countries. India must focus on indigenous development of underwater sensor technology to overcome challenges due to the cost. Okay, okay. They develop this in the cold ocean because ocean in those regions remain cooler. But in Indian Ocean is a warm ocean, so we should develop our own technology to harness it in a warmer area. Expensive large this technology, how India can develop underwater domain awareness first. Okay. So third strategic initiative. Okay. Okay. So Article 361. Next is Indian polity topic. A complaint alleging sexual harassment has been lodged against West Bengal governor. So, however, constitutional immunity prevents the police from identifying the governor as a suspect for conducting an investigation into the matter. Under the constitutional immunity, under Article 361, the Constitution establishes total prohibition on prosecuting the governor. The police can take action only if the governor ceases to be in office, which is whether when either the governor resigns or he no longer enjoys the confidence of the president. In those two cases, Article 361 of the Constitution, it states that the President and Governor shall not be answerable. Okay, so Article 360 of the Constitution, it states that President and Governor shall not be answerable to any of the court for exercise performance of the power and duty of his office or for any act done by him in the exercise of his performance of those power and duties when they are in office. No criminal proceedings shall be initiated or continued against the President or the Governor of a state in any High Court during the term of his office. No process for the arrest or imprisonment of the President or the Governor of a state shall be issued from any court during his term of office. In judicial pronouncement related to constitutional immunity, Rameswar Prasad in of India in 2006. In this case, the Supreme Court outlined the immunity enjoyed by the governor in an allegation of personal malafide. He is not answerable to any court for the exercise and performance of his official duty. The ruling is not for criminal complaint but for exercising discretionary constitutional powers. Instance when criminal proceedings were suspected. Okay, deep minds, tactical AI in football. Football. AI in football, especially in corner kicks, is gaining traction for its potential to enhance team strategies. Okay. So, DeepMind's Tactical AI, a Tactic AI, is a notable example offering insight through predictive and generative AI developed in collaboration with the Liverpool FC. Tactic AI suggests tactics for corner kicks with human experts preferring its suggestion 90% of the time. Analyzing player setup and predicting outcomes, AI assists coaches in optimizing corner kicks leveraging graph representations and neural network. Google's DeepMind Tactic AI predicts corner kick outcomes using a geometric deep learning approach, part of machine learning, which focus on developing algorithms for analyzing data with geometric structures like the graphs, point clouds, and the meshes. Next is a prelim fact about Raja Ravi Verma. On the occasion of Raja Ravi Verma's 176th birth anniversary celebration, the first true copy of his painting, Indulekha, was unveiled at the Kalimanor Palace, Kerala, where the artist was born. The oil painting portrays Indulekha holding a letter addressed to his lover, Madhavan, dated 1892 and has been recently restored. Raja Ravi Verma was an Indian painter and artist who is known for his work that combines European academic art with Indian iconography. His work is considered one of the best examples of this fusion. Verma is sometimes called the first modern Indian artist because he can fuse both. Okay. So, Rabi Verma was an Indian painter. He fused both the European and the Indian things. Okay. So, his work is considered one of the best example of fusion. Verma is sometimes called the first modern Indian artist. Verma's work are known for combining Hindu mythological subject matter with European realist. Okay, some of his work include the Sakuntala, woman holding a fruit, and the Hamsa Dayanti. Article 31C, the Supreme Court is hearing a case regarding Chapter 18A of the Maharashtra Housing and Area Development Act 1976. This chapter allowed the government to acquire dilapidated buildings in Mumbai to distribute resources for the common good, citing Article 39B. Okay. So, the debate involves the Supreme Court hearing the case regarding Chapter 8A of the Maharashtra Housing and Area Development Act 1976. This chapter allowed the government to acquire dilapidated buildings in Mumbai to distribute resources for the common good, citing Article 39B. The debate revolves around whether private property. Okay. The debate revolves around whether private property can be considered a material source for the community under Article 39B, and with Article 31C still holds validity after the Minerva Mill judgment of 1980 abolishing right to property. Article 31C of the Indian Constitution protect law enacted to distribute material resources of the community for the common goods as outlined in Article 39B and C. These laws cannot be challenged on the ground of violating this right. Article 14 right to equality, or Article 19 freedom of speech. Okay. The debate revolves around whether private property. Okay. The debate revolves around whether private property can be considered a material resources of the community under Article 39B, and if Article 31C is still holds validity after the Minerva Mill judgment in 1980. Article 31C of the Indian Constitution protects law enacted. Okay. These law cannot be challenged on the ground of violating rights under Article 14, right to equality, Article 19, freedom of speech, assembly, etc. Then the smart system, the DRDO successfully tested the smart supersonic missile assisted release of torpedo system, a missile assisted torpedo release system designed to bolster the Navy's anti-submarine warfare capabilities. It can launch lightweight torpedoes targeting submarines hundreds of kilometers away beyond the conventional range. About the smart system, smart deployed by DRDO. Okay, it can launch lightweight torpedoes targeting submarines hundreds of kilometers away beyond the conventional range. About the smart system, smart deployed by DRDO, the next generation missile-based light water torpedo delivery system designed to engage. Okay, so enhance the Indian Navy's anti-submarine warfare capability, because submarine warfare is the most critical part of the naval warfare. It features a canister-based design with advanced subsystem like the two-stage solid propulsion system and an electromechanical actuator system with a parachute-based release system. The smart extends the reach of the lightweight torpedoes beyond conventional ranges. The 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting, India through the Ministry of Earth Science and the National Center of Polar and Ocean Research is set to host the 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meeting and the 26th meeting of the Committee on Environmental Protection (CEP 26). The Antarctic Treaty signed in 1959 established Antarctica as a region for peaceful purpose, scientific cooperation and environmental protection. In 2022, India enacted the Antarctica Act, reaffirming its commitment to the treaty. Key item on the agenda includes sustainable management of Antarctica, biodiversity prospecting, climate change response, tourism framework development, and conservation of Antarctic biodiversity. Okay, so because that being the most vulnerable area, that needs some extra care, and the country should cooperate in this domain. Then the Kutch Ajrak, the traditional adhesions of the Kutch Ajrak were bestowed the geographical indication certificate by the Comptroller General of Patents, Design and Trademark. This art form has originated from the cultural rich Kutch region in Gujarat. This recognition serves as a testament to the exceptional artistry and cultural significance of the age-old craft practiced by the artisans in the region. So origin of the art form, the name Ajrak finds its root in the Ajrak, which denotes indigo. Indigo is widely used as a potent dye to produce a blue hue. That the key details of the art form. The art form involves hand block printing of elaborate design on treated cotton fabrics. Natural vegetables and mineral colors are used in this printing, predominantly dominated by three colors: blue symbolizing the sky, red symbolizing earth, and fire and white symbolizing the stars. Center pastiche of the art form. The artwork is predominantly practiced in the Sindh, Barmer and Kutch regions of Gujarat. The Ajrakpur is an epicenter of Ajrak work in Gujarat. Prominent users, nomadic pastoralist and agricultural community like the Rabaris, the Maldaris and the Airs are the prominent user of this product. Derived from this art form, they wear Ajrak printed cloth as turban, lungis or stole. Significance of Kutch Ajrak. Historic significance. This craft holds historical significance as it was introduced to the Ajrakpur region over 400 years back by the Sindh Muslims. Socioeconomic significance. Kutch Ajrak provides a platform for artists to showcase their craftsmanship on a global stage. Promotion of sustainability. The award of the GI tag to Kutch Ajrak will promote sustainable livelihood within the community of weavers belonging to this particular region. Then coming to the answer writing, discuss the significance of Aristotle's concept of golden mean in balancing personal and professional ethics in the life of a civil servant. Aristotle's concept of golden mean referred to the desirable middle ground between extreme one of the excess and the other of deficiency. It emphasizes finding a balance in various aspects of life. Okay. Aristotle's concept of golden mean refers to the desirable middle ground between two extremes, one of excess and the other of deficiency. It emphasizes finding a balance in various aspects of life, advocating for moderation and rationality in the context of civil service. It becomes significant for navigating challenges faced in balancing personal and professional ethics. Challenges faced by civil servant in navigating personal and professional ethics. Personal belief versus professional duty. Civil servants may face situation where their personal beliefs are at odds with their professional responsibility. For example, an officer with strong environmental conviction might struggle with sanctioning industrial projects. Upholding law versus empathy. Civil servant may struggle between strictly enforcing law and showcasing compulsion in certain cases. For example, implementing eviction law in the slum area leads to challenges in balancing legal obligation with empathy for the affected family, because in slum area there are poor family are living, and if they are uprooted from the area, they will be facing a lot of hardship. But the law say such. Okay, so balancing transparency with confidentiality requirements, balancing the need to be transparent with the obligation to keep certain information confidential is a key ethical challenge. An instance is the dilemma faced by whistleblowers in exposing corruption while respecting confidentiality agreements. Conflict of interest. Civil servants often face situations where their personal interest clash with their professional duty. For example, a bureaucrat might have to make a decision that could affect a business owned by a family member. Handling corruption, confronting corruption, especially when it involves higher authorities or systemic issues, is a significant ethical challenge. Civil servant must balance the risk to their career with the moral obligation to fight corruption. Work-life balance. Civil servants face challenges in maintaining a balance between the professional responsibility and personal life. A survey conducted by the Genius Consultant in 2023 revealed that 37% of civil servants in India take work home from the office and work on holidays, and 63% of civil servants feel stress about their work. Significance of the Aristotle's concept of golden mean in balancing personal and professional ethics in the life of a civil servant. Harmonizing personal belief and professional duty, it helps civil servants find a middle path between their convictions and job requirement. An environmentalist officer can seek sustainable development alternative rather than outright rejecting industrial projects, thus aligning personal belief with professional responsibility. Balancing law and compassion, the golden mean aid in tempering strict law enforcement with empathy. In the case of slum eviction, a civil servant can strive for solutions that respect legal mandates while providing human resettlement options, demonstrating a balanced approach. Okay, navigating transparency and confidentiality. It encourages a balanced approach to transparency and confidentiality. Whistleblowers means those who expose high level of corruption, for example, can use the golden mean to responsibly disclose information without compromising sensitive data, as seen in the case of IS officer Ashok Kemka, who highlighted irregularity in land dealings in Mumbai. Addressing corruption, this principle helps balance personal risk and ethical duty in fighting corruption. Civil servants can use the golden mean to devise strategy that combat corruption while safeguarding their position, similar to the action of the IS officer Durga Shakti Nagpal, who tackled illegal sand mining in Uttar Pradesh. Mitigates the conflict of interest. It guides civil servants in avoiding situations where personal interest conflict with professional responsibility. Justice U. Lalit rescued himself from the Ajodhya Ram Janmabhoomi case after parties brought to his attention that he has appeared as a lawyer in the related criminal case to avoid a conflict of interest. Achieving work-life balance, it promotes a healthy balance between work and personal life through setting realistic expectations, delegating tasks, and taking break. Civil servants can draw inspiration from figures like APJ Abdul Kalam, who maintained a balance that allowed for personal well-being and effective professional performance. Aristotle himself said, "Virtue is the golden mean between two vices, and one of the exclusion and the other being deficiency." The timeless principle of golden mean serves as a guiding beacon of civil servants, enabling them to navigate the intricate maze of personal and professional ethics with wisdom and moderation, inspiring them to strive for excellence while upholding moral value and social welfare. Then coming to the MCQs, which of the present state of development artificial intelligence can effectively do which of the following? Bring down electricity consumption in industrial units. That right. Create meaningful short stories and songs. No. Disease diagnostics, yes, it can help. A text to speech conversion it can do. Wireless transmission of electricity energy, no. 2 and 5 is not possible. 1, 3, 4 is correct. 1, 3, 4, 1 means B is the right answer. With reference to the blockchain technology, consider the following statement. It is a public ledger that everyone can inspect but which no single user control. Right? The structure and design of blockchain is such that all the data in it are about cryptocurrency only. No. Application that depends on basic features of blockchain can be developed without anybody's permission. 1 and 3 are correct. 1 and 3, D is the right answer. With reference to the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, consider the following statement. The scheme aims to provide health insurance coverage to the economically weaker section of society, ensuring access to quality healthcare services. Right? Preventive health checkup and vaccinations are covered under it. This is not Jan Arogya Yojana. Is not. There are no cap on family size, age, or number of members per family. Right? It aligns the sustainable development goal by promoting good health and well-being. So 3 are correct. 1, 3 and 4. 2 is incorrect. So which one of the following is the primary purpose of standard essential patent in the technology industry? It means interoperability and standardization across different technological platforms. With reference to Article 361 of the Constitution, consider the following statement. The governor is not answerable to any court for the exercise and performance of the power and duties under the Constitution. No criminal proceeding can be initiated against the governor during the term of his right. Civil proceeding can be initiated against the governor for an act done in the personal capacity, even after expiring of the. So 1 and 2 are correct. So 3 is incorrect. So only 2. Then consider the following pairs: disputed territory, associated country, the Sangam Valley, India, Pakistan, China; Doklam Plateau, India, Bhutan, China, right? The Depsan Plains, India, and Nepal. So 2 are correct. Consider the following statement regarding the Domestic Violence Act 2005. Domestic violence under the act includes the threat of abuse, whether physical, sexual, verbal, emotional, economic. Right? Only women who are alleged to have been subjected to any of act or domestic violence by the offender can file a complaint according to the act. It is mandatory for the magistrate to obtain domestic incident report before the magistrate pass any order under the act. So 2 are corrected, 1 and 2. Which of the following statement regarding the intelligent transportation system endeavor is incorrect? Incorrect. So in Transit is a program launched by the Minister of Road Transport and Highway. This is wrong. So which one of the following was the first state to introduce menstrual leave for women? It is the state of Bihar. And so the following statement: medical equipment, sterilization, food industry, agriculture, household electric appliance. How many above ethanol oxide is used? Or it is used in ethanol oxide. Medicinal, right? Food industry, right? Agriculture. So 3. So thank you for watching. Keep watching regularly to update yourself. Thank you.